We are kicking off Hispanic Heritage Month with a look at a centuries-old tradition still thriving in Central Texas. Latino holistic healing, once forced into hiding, is now being embraced by a new generation. Our KXAN Plus anchor and digital reporter Esmeralda Zamora shows us how these spiritual practices are being reclaimed, redefined, and passed on.
Generations of Latino communities across Texas have been passing down traditions of holistic healing, from herbs and massage healing to spiritual rituals. But these are not simply relics of the past. In Austin, those practices are not only surviving, but finding new energy amongst younger generations.
Everybody that we know, our mothers, grandmothers, they all practice it, not even knowing that they're doing it.
An egg grazed across your skin to chase away pain, or Abuela singing Sana Sana Colita de Rana to soothe a stubbed toe. Those are Latino folk healing practices that have shaped generations for decades.
And when we think about these community-based holistic healing forms, there's also oftentimes a much larger focus, right? There's a community narrative, there's a historical narrative. It helps people connect with maybe their body, their mind, their spirit in a different kind of way that is more comforting, let's say, than what we might consider sanitized Western medical practices.
A combination of practical knowledge and spiritual religious beliefs is what makes up Hispanic healing practices. In Texas and other states along the Mexico border, the most common form practice is curanderismo, but each Latino community has its own form of healers.
Curanderismo, santeria, palo, candomblé, voodoo, hoodoo, right? These different culturally based regional understandings of holistic healing.
Ricardo Gonzalez has practiced curanderismo in Austin for over 35 years. He made it his mission to share his knowledge on the many different forms of healing with the community.
The number one is massage, because we do work with the body. Then we have a yardero, a person who works with herbs. Then you have a carandero, which is a candle worker. Then you have a spiritual, a spiritualist. Their job is to actually work with the spirits. Then you have a worker with the deities. The worker with the deities are the ones who work with Jesus, Mother Mary, Santa Muerte, brujeríos, saints, anything, angels, anything along there. Now, a true curandero will work with all the facets, not one individual or the other.
As years have passed, healers face pushback by others who see practices as evil or witchy. Sobadora Monica Castillo said families were forced to go underground and practice in hiding.
And we were told that it was bad, that it was fake, that it was witchy or negative. It's been really hard for people to find this work now because we were shamed, we were assaulted, or in a lot of cases were murdered because we did this work, because we were connected in a different way that people didn't know how to hold space for.
Today, new generations of healers are coming out of the shadows, looking for guidance. Monica turned to Ricardo in a time when she felt no one else understood her.
He opened this path up to me in a way that a lot of people weren't comfortable showing. He made me feel like I wasn't crazy, because a lot of people who step in this feel uncomfortable because their friends, their family see this as something negative, see this as like ridiculous, see this as dark magic. But he was a space that made me feel safe in stepping forward, in learning this and connecting with this and starting my path with him.
Ricardo's effort to pass down the craft continues through his Texas Curanderismo school.
I have classes. They're in the evening times or on the weekend. We do full moon rituals. We do cacao ceremonies. We do anything that needs to happen in order for us to train and teach the individual so they can learn how to actually do curanderismo.
Today's generations of Latino healers are finding community and guidance in new ways. Alexis Arredondo and Eric Lobrato own City Alchemist, their twist on a modern-day botanica and classroom, a space where rituals aren't just remembered, but reborn.
It's not like the other places where you go there and you have to know what you need. You come here and we'll help you find the things that are going to guide you, bring blessings to you, help align your body and your mind and your spirit.
It is a welcoming space and a one-stop shop for spiritual supplies like candles, oils, herbs, crystals, books, incense, and much more.
We offer candle fixing services. So we fix, what that basically means is we put like herbs and oils inside the 7-day candles to aid in the person's petition. We also do tarot readings, we do limpias, so stuff like that, and spiritual work in general.
Yeah, we do spiritual work. We also offer classes. We want to teach. That's really important, especially because so many of these traditions and these practices are disappearing. So it's important for us to keep them going.
Practitioners say the future of traditional healing depends on passing knowledge to newer generations, a legacy that they believe is still taking root in Central Texas today. Reporting in Austin, Esmeralda Zamora, KXAN News.